Checkity check. Mic check, 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 check. Okay, part 2, 1, 2. Okay, let me tweet. Okay, not tweet, but message. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank you everyone for coming back. I don't know where we broke off at. I don't know. I'm sorry. My actual computer crashed. It was not even my internet this time, y'all. I am looking at new computers, and I'm waiting for Black Friday sales. So if anyone has recommendations for a laptop, go ahead and leave a comment. If you're watching the recording, which thank you so much, and thanks everybody for coming back so quickly. I truly appreciate it, and I apologize. Okay, so we lost probably 10 minutes at least. Anyway, so I think I'm gonna try to pick up where I think we were. Okay, so we were working on deli paper as a substrate and just gluing down, and hopefully y'all saw me do the napkins. And don't you know, it doesn't always leave you discombobulated. Okay, doesn't it always leave me discombobulated? Normally I can blame my internet, but it wasn't that today. It was the actual old, I would say it's from the 1900s, but it's not. It's from the early 2000s, y'all. So we're going to set this one aside. Not that I have to, but I do want to kind of show y'all some other things. Oh, sorry, y'all. Okay. So, again, I have the deli wrap substrate because I wanted to kind of keep it sort of the same. Only this time with my scraps, I have inked around the edges with Archival. You do want to use a permanent ink because some of the ink, especially the dyes, is it the dyes? I don't know which ones it is, y'all. Some of them will reactivate when they get wet. So I like Archival, so that's what I use. And it's the same thing. These pieces have all been outlined in black ink. So it gives a different sort of dimension to it, in my opinion, which is why I wanted to show you this, because I did a piece one time with straight scrap pieces, and I inked around the edges of them and then did the same thing. And it was really pretty, and I would show it to you, but it's already been gifted to somebody. So I don't have it to show. But I do have a couple of somethings to show in a little bit, in a minute, one of these days. So it's the same thing. Like I said, these are inked on the edges, and it's still just torn papers. I don't know which way to put it. We'll put it like that. Like so. Now, on regular paper, you can be kind of rough with it. But on the thinner tissues, other deli wrap, especially napkins, you want to be fairly delicate. And bubbles and wrinkles is kind of one of those things. And that's kind of what makes it serendipity paper. Because it just, good things happen, y'all. Good things happen all the time. You just got to be on the lookout for them. I'm so glad y'all for coming back. Here I was worried about not having enough time to show y'all anything, and then my computer's like, oh no, it's got nothing to do with you, APG. Let me take care of things, will you? Okay, I don't want that because we got one of them right there. Let's do some of this music paper. And I'm not going to ink the one edge because it's actually going to hang off the edge of the deli paper right here. And still not the dots because we have the dots. This one's kind of a heavy paper. It's more of a lightweight cardstock, so it's probably, oh, that's kind of close to that other piece up there, isn't it? I just try not to put too much of the same kind of papers near that close to each other. But you can do this with a straight up color scheme. If you want to do specific color schemes, you can certainly do that. And they're pretty. So we're getting there. Let's see. Let's go with that. That'll do it. Thanks so much for hanging in there, y'all. I know I could apologize. I'm blue in the face. My face is blue right now. Okay. So now I recommend, and I say this often, and I'll probably say it forevermore. You really want paper to dry before you try to trim it, die cut it, or tear it as well, because it is a fibrous thing and it will stretch and not tear the way you want it to. So this is my wet side. As you can see, these all have a rough side. See, the deli paper just disappeared. You can't even see it on anymore, which is one of the things I like about it. So let me see if I can trim this up. You don't have to trim it. For instance, if you can just cut it down to whatever size you want to cut it down to. The thing about using, the deli paper is like a almost 12 by 12. I think it's actually a little over 12 by 12. So it's a good size piece of paper. Paper's real paper. And that's a quote from a movie. Does anybody know the movie? Yeah, you can, like I said earlier, before we got rudely cut off. Thanks a lot, Sony. You can actually glue the pages, the little pieces of paper together, or strips of paper together. This one's kind of dry down here. Anyway, one of the reasons I like working on a substrate is because I can take this and actually use it straight up as a book cover, and I've got the reinforcement to go. 4 more minutes. Oh my God, hurry up. Okay, set that one aside. That one's done. Let's say you have another one that's already done. See that whole time thing. Other things you can do with it. I have put some embossing paste on here. So you can do that. This also has a wash of, I don't know, some other kind of paint on there. And then it's been wiped back, almost like an antique effect. What can you do with these papers? Journal cover. They can be just regular journal pages. Here's a sample of the inked edges on straight cut pieces. And it's put on an artist trading card. Here is a coin, and it has just a piece of napkin adhered to it with the matte medium, and there's a black diamond for that bird's eye. And I was going to show you this because you can take the deli wrap and stamp out an image, and I have a stamped image here. Just so happen to have one ready. No, she's not going on there. It's going on this card. Oh, for heaven's sakes. So she's going to get right there, stamped image, color penciled. She's colored with colored pencil. And then we have a word phrase. Darn computer. 2 minutes, y'all. 2 minutes till we go over to lovely Malia. Did anyone put her link in, please? And this is a Jane Davenport, which the part 1 video had a list of ingredients and everyone's links in it. As soon as we go over to the lovely Malia's, I will readjust part 2 to have that link, the links and the ingredients in it. And now we have a perfect artist trading card. And I got this to show you that, yes, you can do coins as well, book cover pages, and so on and so forth. And thank you, everyone, for your patience. I so appreciate it. And hopefully Malia's ready, because we're going to sign off. And with 1 minute to go, woo-woo! Thanks so much for watching. And happy arting, y'all. Give my mess.